Hi, we are
Two pinches of salt.
And today we're making a traditional Hollandse appeltaart.
Which is Dutch for apple, which is Dutch for apple pie.
It's my number one favorite pie. It balances a rich buttery crust with the most fresh and flavorful apple filling. To make the candied ginger, start by peeling the ginger,
You can use a knife.
but a spoon will do fine. We're using more ginger than is needed for the pie, but we wanted to make a ginger syrup since we're at it.
Use some colorful sticky tape to amp up the atmosphere. Cut the ginger into slices of about half that size.
Bring it to the stove and make sure it is covered with a syrup of 1 part water to 1 part sugar. Bring it to boil.
Take it off the heat and let it sit for 2 hours.
If you can get blanched almonds, you can skip this step. If not,
Put your almonds in a pan with boiling water. Make sure that they're covered. Leave it to boil for up to a minute.
next, quickly cool them.
When you have a washing machine and too many towels, you can remove the skin by drying them in a towel.
Or you can have fun peeling them. Game tip.
Try to shoot in each other's hand.
Originally,
The ratio of almonds to sugar is 1:1 in weight.
but
We prefer to drop down the sugar a bit.
we are sweet enough.
And corny.
Blend it to fine pieces.
Next,
Crack an egg.
optional,
Add some
optional,
homemade
optional with rum.
vanilla essence.
Mix it into a cohesive mass.
Rub it, cool it.
Or add at least 1 hour for the flavors to infuse.
We use the same bowl for the dough to possibly get a little bit of almond flavor into the dough.
She hates washing dishes.
Add flour,
Sugar.
butter.
Pour in most of the egg, leaving about a quarter behind for the egg wash at the end.
Don't forget 2 pinches of salt.
The dough is ready as soon as it comes together.
Shape it into a flat disc to cool in the fridge for at least an hour.
Forget how to control your hand.
And core the apples. Maybe there is some subliminal messaging through the apple hole.
Or maybe I should practice that. Thumbs up. Peel the apples.
Enjoy how satisfying an apple peel spaghetti is.
It's not just beautiful.
It's tasty too. Stuff them in a teapot,
Add some spices,
cinnamon, cardamom pods,
something Christmassy,
and top it with hot water.
and you can add some ginger syrup if you like.
To continue with the apple filling, before slicing the apples, let's cut all of those apples in half.
So we can arrange them nicely. Arrange them nicely.
Or arrange them back so we can slice them.
I like crunchy apples in a pie.
I like them soft enough to slice through with a fork,
The thicker the apple, the crunchier the bite.
but the choice is yours.
Really?
Thin and soft.
Add some cinnamon, some nuts. Give it a toss.
Maybe above the table.
Sieve some starch in batches. Next, finely chop the ginger.
Add some orange zest,
Add those rum-soaked raisins.
which we forgot to tell you to soak.
Well, now you know. Grease the shape with any delicious, greasy, food-safe substance to your liking.
Or just use butter
Put in those breadcrumbs.
and uncomfortably spin that around.
Some magic and a relaxed hand, magic.
Practice your magic skills by flouring your work surface.
That's it. Magic.
Now pretend that you cut a third of the dough in one try.
For the bottom and the sides of the pie, one needs 2/3.
So,
Typically people break the dough into pieces and fit it together like a jigsaw puzzle.
we wanted to try to roll it out like the average pie dough to get a very uniform crust.
This was a mistake.
We managed to put the bottom.
But we went back to the traditional way and just jigsaw the sides into a beautiful
Rustic
crust. Crumble the almond paste up into pieces and spread those homogeneously over the bottom. Topple with a sweet and sour stone fruit jam.
We love apricot jam.
But peach, cherry or nectarine could also be a great match.
Next, fill that pie in 1 or 2 steps.
Important to create all of those nice layers,
Tap it,
shake it
drop it.
from a reasonable height of not more than a few centimeters above your work surface. Get out your childlike artist and shape the top.
Grate it,
Weave it.
drink some of the tea that you made earlier.
Give it an egg wash with the leftover egg.
And place that beauty in the oven until the top is golden brown. It takes between 50 to 60 minutes depending on your oven, because every oven is different.
But that's okay.
Make yourself a cup of coffee.
Do a few squats to lie to yourself that later you will deserve a second slice.
Da-da-da-da. Take the pie out of the oven carefully. Brush it with a tablespoon of your preferred sweet and sour stone fruit jam. Ignore the hand and enjoy some high-end cinematic effects.
To make sure that you get a full slice, unlike me, don't freestyle cutting pieces, but first slice the pie in half. For the full Dutch experience, add more whipped cream. When you remember that you just faked 3 squats, you can eat this delicious pie with your hand.
Please don't forget,
Hit.
like and subscribe.
For the full written recipe,
Visit our website.
you can find a link in the description box below.
And
To stay updated on the newest content,
follow us on Instagram.
Thanks for watching and see you next time.